Hello everybody, my name is Tutukwa and I'm here on Peculiar Moments to share my love story with you. Thank you to my host Peculiar for having me. God's love is inexplicable. Like I have seen him come through for me in my darkest hour. It was a beautiful day in March 2015. If my memory serves me right, I left home that day with my dad and my elder sister. We went our separate ways though. On my way back home, say about 8 p.m., I decided to stop at Eliozu roundabout to take a cab directly to my house. So while I waited there, say 5 minutes, I just felt a hit on my right hand from behind. And by the time I turned, the guy was in front of me, hitting me brutally, continuously. I was screaming, I was confused. Nobody was coming to my aid. Then a second guy came. I thought he was coming to help me. They were together and two of them kept at it. I didn't know what they wanted. They didn't say anything to me. They kept hitting me. And then the second guy pulled my bag and pulled me to the ground and took my bag. They both ran away. I was there. I tried to sit up and then I realized that the grip in my hand had weakened. I couldn't lift my hand. Then when I lifted my hand, I supported it to my face. I noticed that I was bleeding profusely. I was bleeding from like everywhere on my hands. And I was afraid. I started screaming. I was begging people to help me. People were driving past, running past, just looking on. Nobody stopped. And then this guy came along with a long stick and my bag and removed his shirt and tied my arm and his hanky and tried to tie my other hand. But it was everywhere. It was still bleeding. So he asked me for a number he could reach out to anybody for help. I gave him my elder sister's number and he called my elder sister and asked her to come, that I was attacked. And then I had already thought that it was over for me that day. I was just lying down there and then I started singing to myself. I was singing Nathaniel Bassey's song, I Have No Other God. So suddenly a police van drove up and stopped. He stopped them and shouted for help. They stopped, they came down and asked what happened. So he was saying she needs to go to the hospital. He now carried me to the back of the van and stayed there with me and made sure that I was conscious and talking to me to keep me conscious. I had 3 corrective surgeries. The third one was a skin graft. But God kept me through all of that.
Thank you, Jesus. You're worthy. Of the increase of your government shall never ever end. Who can deny you a crown? God, you picked me up from the ground. God of wonders, there's no argument. Your love for me is permanent. Who can deny you a crown? God, you picked me up from the ground. Alade Oko, Jehovah, now you we know. Go, Jehovah, now you we know. Everybody lift your voice, say, shall never ever end. Who can deny? You pick me up. Say, God of wonders. Lift your voice. Your love for me. Who can deny? You pick me up. Everybody lift your voice. I'll let go. Raise your voice. Jehovah. Lift your voice and say, I'll let go. Jehovah. All over the building, lift your voice, say, Allah. Everybody lift your voice, Allah, go. We crown you with many crowns. You're crowned with many crowns. Lift your voice and say, oh, yes, yes. Who is he that can number your days? Say, oh, we crown you with many crowns. We crown you with many crowns. Hey, somebody raise your voice and say, somebody go for yourself, he's worthy of praise. Say, oh, go for yourself, he's worthy. You love us so much that you died for us.